While the internet offers all sorts of music, movies, and softwares, many of them aren't really meant to be given away for free. If you download those of torrent sites and other similar services, it could be they are condemned as part of digital piracy. According to the Copyright Act, digital piracy can be a copyright violation to download, upload, and distribute copyrighted materials through the internet without having authorization. FBI calls it stealing since it robs people of their ideas, inventions, and creative expressions. But is digital piracy really that bad? According to a recent study conducted by Kamertz, Mansell, and Meng from the London School of Economics and Political Science, digital piracy isn't really that bad. In fact, they may even be helpful to the entertainment industry. Digital piracy doesn't harm the cinema, while the Motion Pictures Association of America claims that online piracy is critically devastating to the movie industry. The report shows that Hollywood had actually achieved a record-breaking global box office revenue of 35 billion US dollars in 2012, increasing its revenues by 6% over 2000 on 2011. The music industry also increased revenues despite piracy. It is true that the music industry reported declining sales of recorded music, but LSE's study revealed that this problem has been offset by its growing digital revenues, including streaming services, plus increase in live performances earnings. In 2012, some 34% of global revenue was generated by digital channels which provide streaming and allow downloads. That's a lot of increase from the 27% 3 years earlier. Furthermore, worldwide sales recorded music also increased in 2012 for the first time since 1999. The music industry might complain about not being able to sell more records in the US, but the nation's music has actually become very popular all over the world because of the internet. Now, even more people are watching out for new music releases, become more willing to go to live performances and pay for subscription services. The gaming industry has been generating new income streams while adapting itself to the uncontrollable digital piracy. The people in the gaming business have caught up with the unstoppable piracy and use it to their advantage because they realize that many aren't willing to spend thousands on games. They develop combination of free advertising models, in-app buying, and micro-pricing. Because of digital piracy, thousands of free games have been made available for us, and the game industry enjoys bigger profits because a lot more people are hooked into these free versions and spend a little money at a time to buy all these little paid upgrades or powers. Now that they innovated, the game industry's revenue is projected to grow at 6.5% or 87 billion US dollars by 2017. The publishing industry thrives despite other popular forms of entertainment. A lot of you have probably heard of the sad prediction that books will someday cease to exist. Well, in 2012, in the midst of piracy, the global book publishing industry was worth some 102 billion US dollars, larger than the film, music, or game industry. It is true that sales from print books have declined, but this has been offset by the increase in sales of ebooks. The report simply tells us that even if millions of people acquire their copies of digital entertainment for free, the industry doesn't only maintain its sales, it even increases revenues as well. Consider the millions of people who could not afford to spend a dime on entertainment. If they don't get it for free, do you think they would spend actual money on them? No! They would rather spend their money on more useful things like their food, rent, and their family's most basic needs.